Hi, everyone. Since we're not having an office meeting until after Thanksgiving, I wanted to get this word out. I started to type out an email, but it wasn't coming across. So I figured I would try this. At the managers' meeting last Thursday, as you can imagine, the topic of conversation was Sandy and how the offices came through, how the managers came through, how the associates in the offices came through. And overall, there weren't any catastrophic events within the company, which we're all very thankful for. Our office came through pretty good. Um, Again, no catastrophic events. We had power outages of up to 2 weeks. We've had some trees down. Thankfully, nothing really landed on a structure, and we sustained no major damage. The power outages were more of a nuisance. Again, of up to 2 weeks, that can be a problem. But we got through it. We got through the gas lines, and we're all here and trying to get back to normal. There were, however, people that were not as fortunate, that totally lost their homes. They're still living in shelters. People that sustained major damage to their homes, both locally and outside the area. So the topic of conversation at the managers meeting eventually went over to volunteerism, and we had a pretty good talk about it. Um, the overall consensus was that it's easy to write a check, but what's really needed now is people to volunteer. Um, Bill Kelleher, Chris Brown, and Steve Janet kind of jumped in and came up with a program after all the discussion. And what we're going to do is this. Each office is going to keep track of how many volunteer hours that the agents, the admins, and the manager put in. This is going to be retroactive from November 1, okay, and it's going to go through the end of the year. It's not going to be limited to Sandy. It's just volunteer. I know there's a bunch of volunteer things, good work being done in our office already. I know Laura Happ delivers Meals on Wheels to shut-ins, which is a great program. Steve Polychronopoulos, in addition to grapefruits, he drives vision-impaired, sight-impaired people to doctor's appointments and such. I maintain over 100 medical alert units for a project that the Rotary Club does in Berkeley Heights for senior citizens. So there are some things going on. I'm sure there's a lot more than that going on. If you're not doing something, consider something. But what we're going to do is we're going to put up on the whiteboard on Monday. I'm going to just put a list of names. If you do any volunteer work, put up the number of hours that you do. All the offices are going to be doing this. And at the end of December, we're going to total up all the hours and divide it by the number of people and come up with a number. And what the corporate office has said they would do is they would provide a catered lunch from the restaurant of the office's choice that has the most hours. This really isn't all about the prize. It's about doing something to help other people. And this time of year, coming into the holidays, just having gone through Sandy, there's a lot of people out there that could use some help. So do whatever you can do. Help out however you can. And, let's do this as a project. If we win the prize, great. If we don't, that's great too. But at least we've done something to help others. So thanks for your time. I appreciate it, and I'll see you during the week. I do have some information about the Red Cross that I'll send out in a separate email. So you can look over that, and if that's one of the projects you want to volunteer for, by all means do it. And if I run across anything else, I'll pass it on. And if you have anything else, please feel free to give it to me, and I'll get the information out to the rest of the office. Thanks, and have a good day.